April is National Pet First Aid Awareness Month, and a great time for all pet owners to learn how best to handle pet accidents and emergencies. Veterinarian Dr. Melissa Webster of Tampa Veterinary Hospital is here to share tips on what to do if your pet becomes injured. Now, I got to tell you something, Dr. Webster. A few years back, two of my dogs, one's like 28 pounds, the other is 16 pounds. They were both attacked by three humongous bull mastiffs who were not nice dogs.
Right.
And my one dog ran under a car. My other one is submissive. He rolled over and a huge gash in the stomach. I did not have anything prepared. What should I have had in my house?
Well, I put together a common first aid kit with most of the things that we have in our home. I grab a big beach towel, a pillowcase, because we could use it to wrap. So your dog, if I had been at the house, I would have grabbed a big towel, maybe some duct tape around the towel to hold it on, and zoom, bring him to the vet. But common things, you may not be close to a veterinarian. Most of us here are pretty close to veterinarians, so you can obviously have a kit together that would help with gauze, a thermometer, some scissors, tweezers if they got a piece of wood in themselves, a little eye wash, triple antibiotic, peroxide works well.
Yeah, because we think of our children, of course, we have to have a first aid kit in the car, in the house, but we don't think of our pets.
Yeah.
Now, I panicked, which was wrong. What is the first thing we should do when our pet is injured or in an accident?
I think the biggest thing is take a deep breath and count to 3 and go, okay, I need to help myself here and help my pet. Remember where your veterinarian is. If you don't remember, grab your smartphone and quick hit Google and find an emergency clinic. I think that's one of the best things to do. You can, if they have a big wound, like your poor dog, direct pressure on it.
Right.
But sometimes you may not have somebody else to help you.
And I didn't.
Don't get hurt. Get a leash.
Tough,
If you don't have a muzzle, your lovely tie right now could be a muzzle, because sometimes when you pick them up, they hurt and they may bite you, even though they love you all the rest of the time. You know, they're scared.
Now, we don't necessarily think of dogs or cats having seizures, but they do.
Oh, yes.
And what are the symptoms of a seizure, number one?
Seizures are any kind of abnormal neurologic status, something that we all can see as a big seizure. They lay on their side, they paddle, may vocalize, hypersalivate, urinate, and defecate. That's a grand mal seizure. That's pretty obvious because they're on the floor flapping like a fish, in other words. That feels horrific and feels like a huge long span of time. But a grand mal seizure isn't the most typical. They can have a petite mal seizure, which just might be freeze. Look at fly biting is a seizure.
Once my dog Oscar, he's like 17 pounds, he was just walking along, and then all of a sudden he just bloop, and I took him to an emergency clinic. I mean, it's funny now, but it wasn't funny then, because I'm like, what the heck is going on? And they said it was probably like a mini seizure, and I said, well, what can I do?
Right, and just you kind of hold your pet for a moment, make sure if they're big, leave them on the ground, make sure they don't fall in a pool. We have so many pools here.
That's right.
Or fall down the stairs. Keep them safe. And something a lot of people don't know is sometimes if you have more dogs in particular, sometimes they may attack the pet that's seizuring.
Ah, wow.
So that's scary. That's super scary.
And really quick, if your pet becomes overheated.
Oh, overheated, big time. Don't leave your pet in the car, period. I don't care, ever. Just avoid it, please. And overheated, put some just water on your pet and bring them to the vet, because they can start melting from the inside.
Sure.
Not good.
Gosh, we don't want that. All right, lots of great advice. We're going to put all of this, by the way, on our website, daytimeonline.tv. Always a pleasure, Dr. Melissa Webster.
Thank you for having me.
All right, we'll be right back with more Daytime right after this.